Am I working this time? Swear to goodness sake. Something can go wrong, everything goes wrong. Lord almighty. Swear to goodness sake. Well, finally got it working. Apparently, the computer updated at some point and was stopping everything from working. Now I'm in the room by myself, talking to myself. What else is new? See here. Delete this one. Yes, I understand. I want it gone forever. Okay. Hello. Sorry for the delay. Apparently, my computer updated at some point, so when I tried to use the streaming software and hit start streaming, it was like, nope, it's broken. And then I had to reset the whole computer and go through that whole update screen. We updated your computer. Here's what's new. I miss the old days. You didn't have to worry about consistent updates like that. Okie dokie. See here. Gotta get everything turned back on and set up. And figure out where we're going to start at again. You know, I had everything up and loaded too. Let's see. There we go. Set active. Start. Let's see here. Let's get some music going. Let's see here. Here we go. There we go. Some background music. That way it's not so quiet. Turn on the other screen. As this loads. I hope everyone had a good 4th of July. Or at least a good weekend. This is going to take a second to load, so. Y'all can hear me, right? I'm not just talking to myself. The mic's on. I hope. Heck, I don't know what's working right now. Yeah, I don't think it's loading. I love it. Freaking things update, everything just stops working correctly. Okay, let's try it again. Ah, well that's good. That's good. I do apologize. I didn't expect everything to go all wonky as soon as I hit stream. Okay, let's try this again. Yep, that's the right file. You mean the Tiger Claw? It's slowly getting worked on. It's a big ship. Lots of rooms. I'm also working on other projects at the same time. So. It hasn't been my number one focus. Good evening, Doc. You got to miss the huge debacle. Yep. Kyle de la Frog, I think that's how you say it, right? Yeah, the barricade. I'm still working on it. I just get sidetracked a lot. That's only because I take them on myself. That's all, Recon. I get bored working on one project and then decide I got to work on a different project to give myself a break from the other project. Reminds me, I got some habs I got to make too for Let's Work. Got a couple ideas on the side there that I've been toying around with. No, the Tiger Claw will not be pilotable or mobile. I mean, it'll fight you. You can destroy it. See, I'm the opposite, Recon. I like to have multiple projects that I bounce from one to the next to keep myself from getting tired out on one at a time. Yes, the Tiger Claw will be a legendary ship like the Vigilance that you can fight, board, fight people, find stuff, get more to the Captain Owl storyline with the Nautilus and all that goodness. Okay. Now, let's get the space station up and loaded here. And then we can turn the game on and actually do a walkthrough and look at the new stuff. We'll do the exterior. We don't really need the... here we go. Okay, where I can actually move on. Move? Goodness gracious. Okay, so this is just so you can get a visual before we go into the game and actually look at it. There we go. Just get an idea of how big this joint is. Okay, let's put you over here as a map. Okay, let's get Starfield going. No, I know nothing about the Normandy, so I definitely will not be doing it. I know I've been asked a few times about that. Like, I know what the ship looks like, but I don't know anything about where it comes from, show or game. No, I haven't changed the name. The name's always been the Tiger Claw. It's part of the Barricade mod. But I've decided at no point is it going to be capturable. Maybe as a player home, but other than that, nah. Those big ships just don't do well with landing and taking off on planets, and I'm not going to deal with the consistent bug reports that are going to come from something like that. Not worth the effort. Well, I mean, I know of Mass Effect. I've just never played it. I doubt you're really that old. I mean, I remember when StarCraft came out. I quite enjoyed StarCraft. There's some ships that we need in here. Some StarCraft ships. Those were some cool looking ships. Is this one? Maybe this one. Oh, whatever. I'll use this one. No, they really aren't. It's a pain to use large ships, and you get so many problems with clippings and stuff like that. See, you say Mass Effect's an old game. Now you're making me feel old because StarCraft's an old game. That's an old game. Oh, I remember the LAN parties. I wouldn't have considered anything earlier. I mean, I would think earlier than 2000s would be considered old games. I mean, heck, my oldest child's 20. (2010) Oh, I was in Iraq in 2010. Well, then you're definitely young. If you're younger than my oldest. Okay, let's see if I can get into this dang thing of this stinking load screen. That's what I get. I have too much shit going on. There we go. Okay. Well, good luck to you with that. I was never a big fan of the nasty girls, but you know, they had their parts to play. I was active duty myself. So, okay, let's see here. So, we got some new button panel covers. These are pretty cool from Sir Weathington. He does great work. I mean, honestly, absolutely great work. So, let's see here. Anything new on this floor? Nothing really new on this floor. Let's see. Deck 3. I was in the Army. Started as a combat engineer and then reclassed to intelligence analyst after getting injured. Improved the warp core. I don't know if I showed this last time, so it's been a minute. Lots happened, so changed a lot of things. Let's see. Let's go to deck 1. We got some new tactical displays and operational displays. Again, from Sir Weathington. See, I wish I could do the things he does. I can't make these fancy things. Oh, now I'm stuck. Stuck behind the chair. I don't know how I managed to get stuck by the chair, but I got stuck by the chair. guess God mode would be nice to have on. Okay. There we go. And these lovely computers. Look at these lovely computers he brought into the game for us. Absolutely making this into a real Trek mod. Okay, so, and my last thing that I put out that the Pathfinder is being retired. The mod name Pathfinder is being retired. So we are going to be moving everything, because I had a couple other Star Trek projects that we were working on, moved into the Pathfinder mod, and then the Pathfinder mod is going to get renamed to the Prudis Fleet, or Lost Fleet. And there's going to be a base of operations. I had to redo the entire space station. So for those of you that seem to be unable to find the dry dock, it's in space. It's not on the planet. So there's no reason to go here and then land on the planet trying to find it. It's literally just a space station icon in space. Now this is going to have the new one. The update still has the old one, which was about 90% done. This one here is like maybe 40% done. Well, we thank you for his service, and I hope you make it well in the Navy. Oops, that's like the little one screaming. There is none on Xbox or Creation. I didn't ever get to uploading the patch, and I probably won't, especially with the everything switching over to the new mod. So, you jump in, you got a big old asteroid base with a great view of a planet. Seems smaller than what it is until you really get up close. So, like, you jump in literally right in front of the mouth of the asteroid. Let's go on in here. Yeah, the military has a lot of good benefits if you go in. So if you ever wanted an asteroid that you could fly into, now we're going to have an asteroid that you can fly into. This place is huge. Whew. We got the good old Horizon over here docked. We got permission from Doc and Daratech that I could use it. So now we got this in here, but now it's the scale. This is a good 360 some odd meters. It is a large ship, especially compared to the Pathfinder. Well, I don't know too much about the National Guard there, Frog. I mean, I was active duty, and a lot's changed from when I enlisted and joined to what things are going on now. So, look at that. The Pathfinder is smaller than the nacelle on an Intrepid class. This is just the sheer scale. There's a reason these bigger ships don't work well in the game. They're just too big. She's all beaten up and battered. You will be able to dock with her if you wanted to. If you do a Defiant mod there, we'd probably have to shrink the ship model down and try to come up with a whole new class. That's what I would do personally. So that way you can be like, hey, here's a different type of fighting vessel that came out at the same time versus doing the actual Defiant. Toggle free cam. There we go. Oh no, it's huge! The Pathfinder's only about 90 meters, and Voyager itself, the Intrepid class, is about 364 meters long. So when it's scaled up, it is massive. I should have got up out of my seat. Yeah, I know I still got free camera mode on. Oh, I broke my lights. Look at that thing. Reminds me of one of those little sharks. Okay. Oh, did I turn on the lights? There we go. That's better. Having the lights on might help. Okay. Let's go into the space station. I'll probably have like a cargo bay or something in there with some crew that are taking apart the ship and dismantling it. She's no longer flyable. She is just being salvaged for parts. This will be the new base of operation from the lost crew of the Horizon. So this is where you'll go to find out information about where to find the Pathfinder, or to find the Cosmos, or to find whatever other ships we decide to add into the game. I'll also have new habs here that you could purchase from here for ships that'll be Trek themed. Stuff like that. Good evening, Boss Rad. Okie dokie. So let's see here. When you first come in, you'll be able to see the spaceship still docked. Apparently I got some vents. I need to get the engineers working. The engineers aren't doing their jobs. They'll come in right here on a transporter pad at a cargo bay. I have no idea why it's so dark in here right now. I got God mode on, right? Yeah, I do. Good, I can just sprint. So let's see here. We got where people live. They'll have full rooms. All decked out. Several layers of that. Again, I have no idea why the lights aren't working in here right now. They were working earlier, so I must have hit something and changed something by mistake. Okay, let's see here. We'll go upstairs. People just chilling out at the command suite. Now these come from Doc. Let's take a look at these. I haven't looked at them all yet. Let's see here, Doc. Let's take a look at your uniforms. So let's see here. We got the communicator. This might be my setup. I might need to fix that. We got the green Enterprise uniform. My guy's apparently too fat to fit in it. This Klingon one looks great. Again, I'm too fat to fit in it. Yeah, I don't fit in any of these. I just need to hit the gym more. But Doc, these are coming along great. I can't wait to see the finished product. I'm doing great, Troy. Yeah, my guy's too fat. What can I say? He's too fat. But these look great. Honestly, they do. They absolutely look great. I obviously need to fix the setting on this because it's causing all the rest of the outfit to disappear. But these are going to be great when they're done. I love them. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the rest of the station. This place is going to be a primary docking area. You'll be able to come down here. Maybe we'll get some NPCs that talk to you or data pads, but it's not going to be like quest-based because I don't like the icon thing. I think you should have to read, learn the story, and figure out where things are at. That's not right. I need to flip that. That's on the wrong side. Huh. Anyway. For right now, I just stick them on a mannequin. They'll be fine. Not like Starfleet gives out their uniforms anyway. But we'll have a massive med bay. I had to use these little things here so I can have a hexagon shape. Just to get an idea. We are currently right here in the station. So you come into the station right about here. Right? This is where you ship docks right here. You transport in right here. We went down here and we saw the command center where we got the outfits. Got living quarters, more living quarters, more living quarters. This will be a shuttle bay, med bay over here. But yeah, right now, this is where we are currently located. And I got this entire place for ships to dock. But this is going to come along nicely. Just takes time. Here I thought I was almost done, but then I was like, good idea fairy popped up, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll just redo everything and start from scratch with the space station. So let's see here. Big old hole here because things aren't done. Look at that. I jump out of the asteroid, you'll never find me again. Those TNG outfits would be great for the Cosmos. Little cleaning robot here, doing cleaning robot things. Obviously in an unfinished portion of the space station. Let's see here, another cleaning bot. We got some testing nav mesh, so people should be able to move around. My companion, nope, I have no idea where my companion went. Let's see here. Here we go. Come over here and see the Horizon dock to the space station. I know this is your baby over here, Doc. She's all beaten up. She's going to be torn apart. Makes you feel like a little toy next to us here. So small compared to her. Okay, let's get back in here. Yeah, she is. The show does not do her justice. Oh, looky, the lights work over here, so obviously I changed the settings somewhere. Huh. I have to figure out what I did. Why those lights aren't working now. And why I'm missing a wall. I gotta walk around this whole place to find working lights. Yeah, it did have a small crew, but so did the Galaxy class. The Galaxy class, super small crew for its ginormous scale. Okay, let's get back to the ship. I'm gonna have to put little teleportation markers where you're able to use the transporters to go to key points on the station. So that way you don't have to walk the whole thing. Yep. Start work on the shuttle bay area. Again, I have no idea why the lights in certain areas are not working. Definitely hit a setting somewhere. Lights over here work, but lights over there don't work. Makes no bloody sense. Oh, we haven't even seen the part that's almost completely done. Like, if I hadn't just decided to do this when it was smaller, it would have actually already been done. All but the command bedroom. So, let's take a look down here. This is where the shopping mall is. I don't know what Mark Recall is, but I mean, a transporter hab won't... I mean, I can't do anything like that inside a ship. Got a big old shopping center in here. Come in here and get all your wares and goods. That's right, clean. Buy some coffee. I don't want your coffee today. Oh, did I break it? I think I broke it. There we go. Children. Beautiful view of when the planet comes by. Come upstairs, play some pool, get a beer, eat, watch the stars. Yeah, my space station Green Recon there I was about done. I was 90% done with it, and I was like, I need to make a giant place where I can dock things and make an entire outpost. I even made that area bigger so you can fit bigger ships in there now. I lost some of the decoration in here. The chunks, look at this stuff's on the ground. You need to clean the joint up. Fix it. Fix the place. Over here, buy some clothing. Stare at the cranky old security guard. Okay. Maybe you might be able to get an M class in there. All depends on where you put the docker. I'd put it all the way in the back. That's really what would matter the most. Plenty of room straight forward. And about, oh, what is that? 6, 12, probably about 12 halves wide. And let's see here. Yeah, pretty good amount of space in here. I really got to get these lights working. Lights are such a pain. Again, I don't know why they're not working in here. They were working well in here. But we'll have to get lights out here working. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let's get back to the ship. What are you talking about? Exterior space. Yeah, okay. Curious how you set up the lights for the exterior space that would shine all the way to the ship. I'm having a heck of a time with it for my landing pad. Do you mean you can't get the lights to turn on when the ship's landed? Or are you saying that my lights are too bright for the ship and they're showing through the ship when they're landed? I'm not 100% sure what you're asking. Well, I mean, this moon base is huge in here. Like, there is plenty of space in here to park some ships. And I'm sure there'll be other modders that decide to add to this or help with the project. And I'm sure we'll come up with patches so you can dock at these other places for much, much larger ships. But Recon, if you hit me up on Discord, I'm sure we can figure out what the issue is with the lights. It's probably just a missing keyword, depending on what your question is. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm going to have to put signs up that say don't speed through here. Like, of course it's dark now out here. Goodness gracious. I just can't win with the lights, can I? They slam into the walls. Come on. Goodness. I don't want to go all the way through this thing too. So you can go all the way at the back. It's not a small asteroid. You know what's funny though is this is actually in the game. They just didn't use these assets. Like, this is an in-game asset, this asteroid. I think maybe they used some of the insides for caves, but otherwise this is all in-game. Yeah, I lost the sun behind the planet. That's why it got so dark out here. Anyway, let's go find the cosmos. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where did I park? Ah, the Cosmos. Oh, on the station? Do you mean inside the station or inside the asteroid for the first one? For the one that was like this one? Because that was a pain. I had to have lights in 3 different spots. I had to have it in the interior cell, I had to have it in the exterior cell, and I had to have it in the space cell, so that way you could see it in all 3 places. And then they had to be set up specifically based off the space they were in. Lights are a pain, and I hate it. I hate doing lighting. Alright, so this is where the Cosmos will be hiding out. Sir Weatherington's working on some Dolan ships. The crystalline entities from Star Trek that you'll have to fight before you can come over here and capture this space dock. And then, you come here, you dock, fight your way through a whole bunch of enemies, and then you'll be able to board the ship, capture the ship, and then take it back to the other space dock. Okay, let's see here. Watch me not be able to get on the ship. Okay. So, obviously this is not set up yet. I still gotta finish the ship. Of course, I gotta fix the marker. Okay, so this is the Cosmos. It's gonna have a lot more of a TNG feel. Let's see here. We got a transporter room. Always gotta have a transporter room. Missing floors, see-through walls. Nowhere near complete. A little small. Let's undock her. Yes. Okay, let's see here. So this is going to be the next ship. Ares class, the USS Cosmos. She has a lot of work left to be done on her. Beautiful model from Sir Weatherington. Okay, let's see here. A ready room over here. Got some sort of room over here. For some reason, I have walls blocking this. Okay. I don't know why I disabled them. There. Have a brig right here. No, you can't fly the asteroid. Although, that would be funny if you could. More rooms. A big old mess hall right here. This is going to be a crazy mess hall. For diplomat meetings and stuff like that. Let's see here. The turbo lift should be working somewhat. So let's see here. We got deck 1. Deck 1. Be some crew quarters, the captain's quarters. Just the normal room stuff. Windows to look out. Keeping with that Galaxy class style hallway panels. Let's see here. Deck 3. Let's see here. This will be torpedo room, deflector control. Main engineering. Of course, you got the big old warp core. This is bigger than the Pathfinder's warp core. Do I have... Oh. Nope, I'm not set up for build yet in here, so you can't build anything in here yet. Oh, it's probably because I haven't made it my... I haven't made it my ship yet. Let's see here. I want to see if I can get the build menu working. So let's see. Let's make you home ship. Confirm. Yes, yes, I know it's my home ship now. Thank you for telling me what I already knew. Okie dokie. Nope, still not set up for building. Yeah, I'll have to get a decoration panel in here. Anyway, let's go to the planet. Show you some of the new items that can be built. Let's see here. Let's go to an outpost. Here. Set course. It does. There is a lot of... Why are there mines? Derelict, Freestar... Huh. Oh, like I found this one before. That's interesting. What the heck is this area called? Huh. And I have no weapons, so it's not like I can do anything. Okay. That mine blew up. It's a random minefield here. Okay. I did not put that minefield there, so. Let's see here. Let's see, let's exit the ship. Okay. Yes, autosave. Do your stupid saving. Come on, hurry it up. Wasting valuable time. The landing gear did come out. For some reason I didn't see them come out. Okay, let's make an outpost. Okay, where are the new Trek items? I hope if I hit the right buttons. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we got a med bed. Got another med bed. Got the console. Got the tricorders. We got the computer. Got two computers. You got one that you can use, and then you got one that just is for display. You need something to put you on. There we go. Got a transporter that you can place. Does nothing, it's just for looks. So if you want to decorate your base, transporters, and an empty warp core. And this will expand. More items will be placed in here that you can build with. And you can put these on your ship if there's room to. I mean, I don't know where you're really going to find enough room to stick a transporter room inside your ship. But I'm sure some of you will figure it out. I wonder if I can stack these. Can I stack these? No, I can't stack you. Yes. Oh, that one will let you sit in there. With the med bed in it. I haven't really got to play around with these yet. I just knew they worked. Oh, I'm out. I can't build anymore. Okie dokie. Alright, well that's all I got to show for now. So if y'all got any questions, comments, or concerns, please ask them before I get off of here. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not working. See, now I can't get back on my ship. What have I done? Oh no. Well, I have to make some smaller ones too. Those ones right there are like 2-deck tall warp cores. I need to make some 1-deck tall ones for interior ships. Like an apple core. Or the inside of a Borg spear. Oh, here's one you'll like, Doc. We'll bring this Ares class over next to the Horizon over here. Because the Ares is actually to scale from the show. Like, it hasn't really been shrunk down at all. Like, it was about 90 meters. Like, this would have been a real small ship for them to add to the fleet. Like, it was a small ship they were on following the Borg. Like an RV. Okie dokie. Well, that's all I got to show. Those are all the updates I have. So the Pathfinder mod won't get any more updates. I won't be doing anything to it. Everything now will be in this new mod when it comes out. So if there's any issues, just let me know and I'll make sure they're good for the next mod. You all have a good night now.